Hey everyone, I'm excited about today's video. Welcome back. We're going to take a closer look at this Anker PowerPort 10 charging station. Now this is the unit that I did the short on a couple of weeks back. And what we're going to do today is talk about what's inside the box. We'll take a closer look at the unit itself. We'll take a look at the specs on the Amazon website. And then I'm going to show you a special use case that I have in mind for this. We'll show you some sample construction footage of a device I'm building that's going to utilize this as the core. And then I'll show you the final product at the end. So if you think this is something you're interested in, please stick around. So inside the box, Anker gives you the actual PowerPort 10 itself, and we'll be taking a closer look at this in a second. You got a 5-foot detachable power cord, an extra Velcro tie right here. You got some Velcro adhesive, but we're going to be using the 3M plastic fasteners for my project. You have a welcome guide, and then they give you a little packet that asks if you're happy and has all the contact information in case you need to reach out to Anker support. So looking at the unit itself, it's got the branding on the top. On the face of the unit, you have the 10 power ports right here. Nothing really on the sides or on the bottom, but on the back of the unit, you have your power port for plugging in the power cable, and then an on and off switch. So that's pretty much it for the unit. Let's take a look now at the unit on Amazon, and we'll take a look at some of the specs. So on Amazon's website, you see here the unit sells for $42.99. It comes in either white or black. It's compatible with many devices, but I have a different use case for it, but I'm sure it's going to work fine. It 10 ports that pump out 60 watts of power, enabling simultaneous multi-device charging. It's got exclusive charging technology. It says Power IQ and Voltage Boost combined to provide optimized charging up to 2.4 amps per port, or 12 amps overall. It's certified safe. Anker's multi-protect safety system ensures complete protection for you and for your devices. And then finally, let's take a look at this picture right here. It says advanced charging safety, and it has overheat protection, overcurrent protection, and overload protection. So what I'm going to do with this device is a special use case for the studio here. I'm actually going to use it to be the power station, the core of a charging station that I'm building. So I'm going to put all my lights and all my camera battery chargers on a box. I'm going to mount the Anker unit underneath and wire tie all the wires nice and neat, or as neat as possible. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that footage of building the box, and then we'll look at the final product at the end. So again, if you're interested in seeing this, stick around. So here's a look at the charging station in its current state. It measures 14 by 18. This is a piece of MDF board that I purchased in Home Depot. I actually bought a 2x4 piece, and they were nice enough to cut it to size for me. Now, you can make a station any size you want. For me, I thought 14x18 would be a good size, especially for portability purposes. As far as the sides, I just had some 1x3 strips laying around, and you saw me put this whole thing together in the earlier part of the video. The individual chargers are stuck to the top of the board using the 3M plastic fasteners. That worked out really, really well. You can see here I drilled holes through the top of the board to pass the USB cables through to the bottom. I also picked up an inexpensive handle for carry purposes in case I need to take the board with me on the road. And then coming out this side here is the power cord. Now, I would have preferred to drill through the side and pass the cord through, but you'll see why in a second, why I didn't do that. Here's the power strip that I used, and that 3-inch height gave me sufficient height to mount the board and have clearance for the board to sit nicely on a desk. I did take this strip apart to see, with the hopes that the terminals were screw-on terminals, and then I would have passed it right through the center, but they weren't. They were soldered on, and I didn't feel like going through the headache of melting the solder and then resoldering the terminals. So I just made a notch in the bottom of the wood and sat the cord in the notch. I just recessed the notch enough so that the box sits firmly and flat. To keep the cord in place, I put some adhesive felt. In fact, I put adhesive felt in each corner so that it just sits nicely on a desk and has a little breathing room as well. Looking inside the box, here's the Anker charger. It's mounted with wire ties and some wire straps. I have the cord tied down nicely, and I have each of the individual USB cords tied up and held in place nice and securely. So that's it for now. I have room for expansion on this particular box. If I were to get another single charging station, I could put it right here. And then I left the spot here for a 8-bay AA rechargeable charging station, which I have not located yet. I own one. It charges the rechargeable AA batteries that I use in my camera flashes. It's probably just packed in a box somewhere, so it'll fit nicely here, and then I'll just add it to this charging station. But that's it. I mean, this was a nice little project to do. Now I know where all my chargers are and where all my batteries are. I'm just going to keep this over on my workstation in the back of the studio. And again, I have the handle if I ever want to take it with me on the road. All right, everyone, I hope you liked this short video showing the use case and the construction of the charging station for the studio. I hope to get a lot of years of use out of it. I hope to expand it as I add more batteries and more chargers. And I also put that handle on it so that if I decide to take it on the road, it's easy to carry around and it becomes super portable. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that I have listed here up above. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. And I want to thank you, as I do in every video, for using my Amazon affiliate links. I know they don't change your price, but they do help out the channel. And if you'd like to support the channel in other ways, I do have links to my Patreon page and PayPal down in the video description. Again, my name is Tony with Quick Tech Solutions. As always, please stay safe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.